If we take a look at the environment around us, we will see that there are creatures everywhere in the air, on the tree, on the animals, and even in our rest that we can see through our eye, or we need to scope them to see what they really are. Scientists have classified those creatures into two groups. The first one, prokaryotic cells, are the secondary one in the eukaryote cell. Prokaryote cells are the creatures in kingdom Monera, which we call them bacteria.
For the eukaryotic cell, there are rare creatures in a total of 4 kingdoms.
The first kingdom is kingdom Protista. The living in this kingdom are protozoa. The second kingdom is kingdom fungi. It contains funguses.
And the next one is kingdom Plantae, which is a kingdom of plants. And kingdom Animalia, which is the kingdom of animals. Our group are going to talk about kingdom Protista.
Characteristic used to classify organisms. Kingdom Protista is a eukaryotic cell, and the living things in this kingdom are the first to have a robust cell around their DNA to be able to see their nucleus easier. Also, its organelle cell is different by each group. Second, the life cycle doesn't have the embryo. The living in kingdom Protista don't have an evolution in embryo life cycle, which is different compared to plants and animals that have an evolution of embryo form zygote.
Third is that the Protist is not completely creature.
There are many complex forms, such as well known as the unicellular cells, are found suspended in water to model multiple cells together in a group colony. Some of the tail as well as long lines or fragments, but do not. Common function for species together as tissue and organ can act together and complex. Independence for movement. The movement by Prometheus, award, sire, and short hair, light lines long. The archon ram 5 to 10 micron around cells, a mobile style reverb parameter form in potassium. Movement by fractulum. Fractulum structure and function similar to cilia. It is longer than the racking form. 150 micron or more was found in Acron unicellular organism moved by using the tentacle warring fan make. Cell move forward or rotate, found in Euglena movement. Pseudopodium. In addition, special cells on each channel up. Cell may travel by flow of protoplast inside cell. Cross pseudopodium found in amoeba forms the livelihood of the majority of frogs. Wonones to live in water or in wet rock, characteristic affecting the food chain, are divided into 3 groups. Those with an organic producer nascent plastic color can be synthesized with light, thereby producing food from sunlight, such as eating algae. Consumer producer to obtain energy can create their own food. Decomposer is the energy of the decomposition of organic material such as slime, mold.
Classification of protease star. On the study of the cycle of life, progressively more resulted in the identification of the creature in the group kingdom Protista, into 9 phylum, is phylum Protozoa, phylum Cholorpta, phylum Chrysophyta, phylum Ulinophyta, phylum Theophyta, phylum Pyrphyta, phylum Rhodophyta, phylum Yamacophyta, phylum Myxomycophyta, phylum Protozoa. Phylum Protozoa are protist cells that resemble animals. At first, it was classified in the animal kingdom. Have a look at the important no organ or tissue in Eorchis. Canal served in various cells, mainly living in the water, was independently reproduced by dividing themselves. The division or conjugation creatures in this group will be used. Organ motion of protozoa in each group is different, which will be used in the break category class such as flagella, cilia, divided into 4 classes as follows. First class flagellata, moving by flagella predators such as euglena. Second class Sarcodina pseudopodia, like amoeba, move using. Third class Sporozoa, they have no movement parts, used in daily living as a parasite Plasmodium. Fourth class Ciliata, Cilia, motion using parameters such as paramecium. Later, phylum Chlorophyta, seaweed, green algae. They're out there. About 17,500 species found in fresh water and in salt water. Found in wet soil, rivers, lakes and the sea. Common sources commonly found in seafood such as freshwater and acetylene tabula condalaria. There are phenomena called water bloom. Pigment was found to be about ideas such as those found in higher plants as chlorophyll, carotene, xanthophyll, Florida. All of this is compounded with pigment ratios similar to those of higher plants, making it a green color. Pigment. All this is combined in pigment are plastic stick plastid called chloroplasts by the structure of the cell walls composed of cellulose, some expectations, martin pectin coating outside, thin. Some calcite, calcium carbonate. Food is stored purine void pyrenoids in tablets, chloroplast. Display. A structure with the core protein and plants powder-coated enclosure. Asexual reproduction by division into 2 equal parts in a single cell or a broken line fragmentation or asexual spore formed by conjugation. Conjugation or fertilization. Fertilization. Nutrients like proteins, carbohydrates, fats and high in vitamins can lead to some kind of drug. Phylum Chrysophyta is that brown algae, yellow or golden algae commonly found in both freshwater marine. Brown algae cheese is golden, about 16,600 a year, with most manufacturers in the sea. Pigment cells are found in the green pigment chlorophyll and pigment brown fusion is conus and Luther prints chlorophyll content, then making it a golden brown, including both single-cell and multi-cell as a line or as a group. Their cell walls contain silica accumulated approximately 95%, making a beautiful pattern. Food reserves are oil droplets within the cells and compounds carbohydrate special type called Chinmu cattle are economically important, such as diatoms contain silica. Phylum Euglenophita found in fresh water, damp soil when chlorophyll, carotene, xanthophyll. Fall collection is called Paranoalum's flower, Paramylum no cell wall. The cell membrane is sticky called pellicle, serves as the boundary of the cell. A flag is a single cell gel lines 1 to 3 in front. Phylum Theophyta. Brown algae are found in marine algae in the phylum Peony budlight, commonly called brown algae. This is because the pigment that causes brown fusion is conabyzantium rather than chlorophyllin. Marine brown algae fold along the coast, with only 35 genera are found in fresh water. Brown algae are commonly called seaweed because the seaweed cell wall substances as cellulose and alginate acid, which can extract new altoon. Utilize brown algae cells have many. They are very large, called kelp, which may have a length of 60 to 70 meters. For example, there are 3 types of food accumulate polysaccharide-soluble polysaccharides include Prince laminar or laminar rainman knitting news only found in brown algae only. Brown goshawk sucrose and glycerol. The economic importance such as laminar can lead to potassium fertilizer and kelp can be extracted in gin substance use plastic ice cream soap. Phylum Pyrophyta. Members of this phylum inside St. Patrick J. Julian Williams because gel colors appear 2 lines towards the red flames. So some of you so-called flame algae found in water pigment cells have chlorophyll, keratin. Sandy and Phil Thomas accumulates starch which is stored in the outer chloroplast display. In addition, there may be a drop of oil found in the sea. Some of them glow in the dark if it is called water intoxication in marine. Do not flagellate red or riding a whale. Dangerous to life. Phylum Rhodophytoalgae. Phylum called red algae. There were about 3,900 species. Pigments by plasma install a large volume. The red like caliche ritter. Sometimes red algae may appear because they are light blue pigment cattle say Ian. However, red algae have chlorophyll, a pigment in photosynthesis is the substance cell wall cellulose and starch accumulation as a trustee. Florida meridian starforce. It also accumulates in the form of flour and sugar. Florida Condo website which acts as sucrose in green algae and higher plants, mostly in the sea, some only in fresh water, have economic importance, such as graphite mold on the dried soup called G-chai graphite silica extract Carl Maria brings home. Kainan used to make jelly. This is particularly important in the cosmetics, shoe polish, shaving cream and capsules using tissue culture. Phylum Eumycophyta. Members of this phylum known genuine examples include mold, fungus, yeast cell structures. There are many exceptions. Most yeast cells with a single cell. No chlorophyll cannot create food to take food from other living things. The cell wall consists of cellulose, chitin and lignin. The body consists of fibers. Individual fibers called hyphal secretion of gastric juice. Remain small creatures. Phylum Myxomycophyta. Post a protease having a life that resembles the animal and plant life. That looks like a slime mold. Cell wall contains no chlorophyll group. Special proteins that spread looks into membranes. Slime mold living conditions are biodegradable, but some species, such as Plasmona bernardinophora, root causes bulging in cabbage and other vegetables. We often see in the slime mold. Slime mold apparently is normal to have jelly-like sheets of large cells contain many together without cell walls. I see a plate with many nuclei, looks like a piece of gauze and jelly. Slime mold may have orange, yellow, white, or clear gelatin sheets are moving like an amoeba called this phase that Plasmodium onto stage A, reproduction. Slime mold will stop moving and start creating sporangia. Term is called fruit hosting bots when the sporangium rupture supports down the proliferation of small cells, later moving to this small aggregation of cells into a zygote, which grows into a living cell. Gel sheets following.
ไม่ได้แบ่งอย่างชัดเจนว่าพืชหรือสัตว์โครงสร้างง่ายๆไม่ซับซ้อนเหมือนดำรงชีพหลายประเภททั้งพืชทั้งเงินและผู้บริโภคหรือแม้แต่ย่อยสลายเป็นอาณาจักรของพวกโปรเตสแตนต์เรื่องการเคลื่อนที่บางจะใช้สีเหลืองบางใช้แฟกเซลัมหรือสโคโปเนียน